Might help if I have my light toggle with me, which I don't. There we go. All right, sorry about that. Super professional. There we go. Better. Better. Reset. Good. I need to get a pop-out screen. I also need to fix that so it's actually showing something, because right now it is showing nothing. I'm going to check and make sure it's actually getting desktop audio. It is good. Listen, Koopa. There we go. I was about to say, could you just not be here for a second? That'd be cool. So we're going to try this again, because the last time I messed up and did not use my items properly, like I should have. But yeah, we're going to this time. If I find I'm in a really odd spot, or like I'm going up against like 4+ enemies, I'll make a correction. I messed up the jump somehow, but that's okay. Here we go. Right. That's not the move I made, but alright. Oh, well, close. Let's try it again. Good old puzzle solving. Oops. And there we go. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, that was weird, but that's fine. You know, this is fine. Again, I'm mostly only using these because they take up the most inventory space for whatever reason. Oh no. Strikes one enemy. Sure, let's go with it. Yeah, the timing on that's weird, but that's okay. Alright, this time we're gonna go with BP. So what does that mean? That means I can put more badges on. For example, the one that gives me more HP. So this will come into play later, it looks like. Whoa, Mario, what the? Oh, we're in a world of hurt. Mario's already here already. I'm sorry. Mario's here already. I gotta tell the leader. Red Koopa! Alright. What if I just walk in? What's going on over here? Nothing. That is a bomb. I don't know what the bomb does, but it scares me. I mean, okay. Was I supposed to avoid the bomb? Would it have blown up anyway? I really don't know. This is a Bob-omb. Bob-ombs are pretty temperamental, and they get steaming mad when you attack them. Better not jump on them when they're angry, or they'll blow up in your face. In fact, stay away entirely. Or you could send in other things like shells. Better take care of them before they blow. So I'm gonna do something weird, but if I do this, and then do this. Okay, no, it just remembers. Okay. It was a thought I had. Also, I just realized why I wanted me to do a shell, because otherwise that would happen. It's almost like I'm gonna get a bomb ally here. Ha! Let's see the Great Mario get any farther now. Yeek! Mario! You, don't try any... You still never find your way through the fortress. It looks like there might be some fighting here. How exciting. See ya! Alright, excusez? Pardon-moi? One damage. Great. The really weird part is how similar to Thousand Year Door this is, where you get a Goomba ally first, and then you get a Koopa ally. How did you... Excuse me, how did you get out of there? What did you do? I'm sorry, what badge? Power bounce. Is that a glitch or is that intended? Also, why do you keep getting hit by that? I really want to... Nice. And by nice, I mean fuck. Why am I bad at this? Well, I know why I'm bad at this, but still. So for those who don't know, because of the way the capture works, there's a small delay, and it is like just a few frames, but it's just enough to throw off my timing. God damn it. Sure, just run into him. That's fine. Okay, then. Okay, I really need to work on that. So to give you an idea, before it hits the big star, I'm letting go a little bit early, and before I land on the enemy, I'm pressing A just as he's about to, like, land on it, but not quite when the landing hits. Which is why this is throwing me off just a bit. It's also why sometimes I only get 1 damage when I should be getting 2. Because that's exactly what's going on. Of course that hit me. There we go. Is there a way to make that easier on the way back, or no? Guess not. One of these things is not like the other. One of these things is a bomb. Am I really going to get like 3 allies like this quick? Because holy shit, that's fast. It seems like it though. Okay, this is perfect, I think. Whoa! Looks like Mario's here. Save point. If the worst should come to pass, at least I have an option, right? That also lets me know that that secret's there, which is nice. So we'll come back for that. So the chest is a trap. I'm going to end up in the cell. I'm going to talk to the Bob-ombs, and the Bob-ombs are going to be like, hey, I can blow up. And I'll be like, yeah, of course you can. But what if I ignore the trap for now? Ah. Well, I run into an enemy, of course. I mean, who wouldn't? Okay, not good. Yeah, I have to hit the thingy thing, otherwise I don't make it. What if I just don't though? Oh. It's fine. But yes, I know this entire sequence of events. I get it. Loser, serves you right. You fell for it. I mean, not really, but you know. Shit happens. Oh! What was that? Where did that fall from? Oh! I wondered what just fell. But aren't you Mario? I never in a million years thought I'd meet such a famous guy in a place like this. Who, me? My name's Bobette. Or Bombette. In case you hadn't noticed, I'm a Bob-omb. Nice to meet you. What's that? Why am I locked up here? Because I'm a menace. At least to these guys. Those uncouth Koopa Bros. I was just one of many Bob-ombs working here. But those Koopa Bros, once Bowser took over, they started working us into the ground. Couldn't take it anymore, so I exploded next to them. Yeah, that was a mistake. The Koopa Bros didn't like it, so they locked me in here. And then they locked up the rest of the Bob-ombs because they thought they might rise up. You know, a Bob-omb rebellion. What do you think about that? Oh, sorry. It's a long story, I know. Anyway, Mario, we want to get out of here. Do you think you could help spring us from this place or what? Pretty please? If you help us, I promise I'll return the favor. Yes. Oh, how nice! We'll be good friends from now on, I can feel it. We'll make a super team, Mario. Bombette has joined your party. One short time, then explode, yeah. She can destroy cracked walls or rocks and activate switches. While in battle, she can attack an enemy on the ground with her body slam ability, or damage an enemy on the ground with her bomb attack. Now, let's think of a way to get out of here. Oh, yeah! Oh, gee, I almost forgot. I haven't even told you about what I can do. Silly me. My specialty is exploding. Check this out. See if there are any cracks in the wall, I can probably break it. Let me try this one. Poof, poof, poof. Take cover. Okay. But before that, how long do we have to be locked up here? I'm losing hope. And I'm so hungry, so sad, and mad, angry. I'm filling with rage. I'm really angry now. I want out, right now. You hear me, Koopas? Those stinky Koopa Bros working us way too hard. They're making us work for 25 hours a day. Unreal. Nobody's life should be all work, right? I need free time to make my mark on the world. Boom! Sorry, I simply will not obey those tyrants anymore. Those Koopa Bros can't squash the pride of a Bob-omb. So I'm using all my energy thinking a way to break out of here. The angles, vectors. Ooh, this is so complicated. My head's going to explode. All of us Bob-ombs got locked in here by the Koopa Bros. Nothing we could do about it. The Koopa Bros used to be cool, but they got conceited because Kammy Koopa likes them. Before, they were just typical young guys from Koopa Village. They were nice enough. I think maybe the desire for adventure corrupted them. See that? You see what I bring to the party, Mario? Oh, an escape route. Well, I guess I never thought about doing that before. I was so mad I just blew up over and over in one place. Okay, that was a little silly. Anyway, we can get out now, right? And so can everyone else. Thank you, Mario. From now on, I'll tag along and help out wherever I can. You just ask and I'll be there for you. Now, enough chit-chat. I have a score to settle with those Koopa Bros. What's all this noise? In case you Bob-ombs forgot, exploding is prohibited inside the fortress, except in the case of emergencies. What in the... Mario, what are you doing here? Nothing good, I bet. Everybody get him. I'm sorry, what? So that way was the key. This is a just in case thing. Okay. That actually is better than the HP badge, I think. Am I supposed to get back up? Did I soft lock myself? Okay, no. Whew, that was scary. That's fine. So maybe what I want to do is change the attack order? Because I feel like my bomb friend got hurt by the body slam, but I don't want to blow up. Oh no, they reset. No, 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 no. Did not want that. Nope. Refund some coins if you use an item in battle. Oop. Is that badge have a cost? It cost 1. Okay. We'll consider these things. We'll consider these things. Did I break the game? Hello? I honestly don't know what happened. Oh, okay, it's back. Weird. It's being funny. I entered the door and everything froze. Behave, capture card, behave. Don't remember when I got that key, but fuck it. We're going with it. Logic and puzzles and logic. Odd. Should have gone for the other Koopa, honestly, but that's fine. See, this is why this sucks, because I'm close to leveling, but there's nothing I can do about it. This is really, really bad. course I get hit by that one too. When I think of Bob-ombs, Body Slam is not the first thing that comes to mind. The bomb ability, definitely. But Body Slam? Not really. I could also use a health station and a save point and all that sort of stuff. But you're not going to give it to me, and I know you're not. But I really want it. Right now. No, actually, this is fine. Okay, now it's less fine. Oh, it uses 1 FP. Nah. It's fine. Well, Mario. I wouldn't have bet you'd make it this far. Don't get smug, pal. You just caught us off guard. Trust me, we'll mount the floor with you if we get serious. We're as cool as they come. Yeah, boys, open fire. Oh. Not good. That'll work. Buys me time. Oops. But yeah, something I'll definitely have to do is have like a whole thing of items and healing stuff for sure. I can see me on the other side of the door. You guys ready? Hey, Black, what are you doing? Hurry, man, shake a leg. Ow, my shell, get off. Wait a minute. Whoa! For the love of... What are you doing, Yellow? That doesn't look cool at all. Okay, hang on. Okay, I'm ready. Red? Finally, let's do this. Remember to look cool, guys. Yeah! Yeah, cool. Super cool. Look how cool they look. Gahahaha! I've been waiting for you, Mario. Bwahar! The strongest and coolest. Behold the glory that is the great evil King Bowser. It's time for me to beat these foolish ideas out of you. Saving Peach, please. Watch this and weep. Gahahaha! I'm invincible. You are powerless before me. What's the matter with you? This isn't even funny. You can't even touch me? I don't know what to do. Wait, why did that do damage now? Oh no! That costume was perfect! Bowser loved it! Is that their super secret cool technique they were gonna do? Here come the Koopa Bros! Okay, Mario, have a taste of this! The Koopa Bros special super spinning attack! Well, that was a failure. Okay, we're going to try this again. Not that I expect it to work, but we're going to try it again. Whew. Whoa! Hey, hello, somebody let us out of here. I saved the old man first of all. Alright, it's fine. Got him. And so Mario and friends beat Koopa Bros and their fortress and rescued the first Star Spirit. Still, 6 Star Spirits remained imprisoned, and they must save them as quickly as they can. The future of the Mushroom Kingdom, Star Haven, and of course Princess Peach lies in the hands of Mario and his new friends. Their adventure has just begun. I wonder what Mario's doing right now. I wonder if he's hurt. I'm so worried about him. He'll be all right, Princess. Why, I bet he's saving some Star Spirits right now. Yes, you're right, Twink. I must be strong. I need to concentrate on finding a way out of here. But there are tons of guards just beyond your door, and it's impossible for you to escape through the window. Oh, wait a minute. I remember the minister telling me that there was a secret passage out of this room. Twink, help me look for it. Cool, great idea. Oh, I get to control the princess. Okay. The fireplace, quite nice. So big and so warm. A warm fireplace? Don't you find that suspicious? Do you really think so, Twink? Oh, look! There's something behind this drawing. Yes, cool. Now we can get out of this room. Did she just powder her nose? Yeah, she did. Photo of Mario. A soft and comfortable bed. Heart. What? Princess Peach? You know you're not allowed to leave the room. I'm sorry, but I have to take you back. Foiled again. Yoink. Are you alright, Princess? Did they hurt you? Yes, I'm fine. Thank you, Twink. It's just plain stupid. I've got to be more careful. Doesn't look like you can get out through this door. Yet. Oh! Where are we? I don't know. Looks like it's locked. Oh no, we can't get out. Oh, there we go. Hey, look at this. It looks like somebody left a private diary just lying around. Should we read it? Only a little. Oh. You like doing this sort of thing, do you? Tisk tisk. Okay then, very quietly. Let's see. Day 00, month star, sunny. Today I went to Star Haven and stole the star rod. Now I'm invincible. Cool. I also captured those 7 star spirits so they won't annoy me anymore. It was hard day's work and I'm feeling pretty bushed. Dinner was nice but a bit bland. I feel like I might know the person who wrote this. Should we read more? Only a little more. Okay, let's continue. Day 0x, month star. Cloudy, then sunny. Today was great, diary. I used my castle to lift Princess Peach's castle way up into the sky. Then I barged into Peach's castle and beat up Mario. Yeah, unbelievable. I know. So fun. And there's more. After that, I kidnapped Princess Peach. I couldn't be happier, diary. I hope she likes me. Princess Peach, this is Bowser's diary. Ugh! What do we do? Should we read more? Read. Day XX, month star, sunny. Well, the Koopa Bros got beaten by Mario, diary. He even set free that stupid star spirit I kept there. I'm so mad I can barely write. Oh, I'm Mario, and I'm so big and strong and good and helpful. I hate him, but I'm not worried. There's no way Mario can save the star spirit being held in dry ruins. To do that, he'd have to solve the mystery of the sands and then find dry ruins and dry desert. How would he even know to go to the desert anyway? So I'm not worried at all. In fact, I'm so calm, I'm gonna go to bed now. Dry ruins in the middle of dry desert? One of the revered star spirits is being held there. Twink, do you think you can find Mario and tell him that? Yes, of course, Princess Peach. I'll find Mario right away. Oh no, I can't believe I left my diary lying out. It would be so embarrassing if somebody read that thing. What? What's the princess doing here? Ah, you little sneak. You read my diary. King Bowser, is there a problem? You're the worst guards ever. Take Princess Peach back to her room immediately. Yes, sir. Straight away. Forgive us, sir. No! Put me down! Mario, I believe you saved us all, or you'll save us all.
From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate all you've done. Thank you. Since you have freed me from my prison, the seal of my power is broken, and I will recover it little by little. As long as an ounce of power remains in me, I shall help you. Woo! Sparkles! Mario can now use the Star Spirit's power in battle. Using a star power requires star energy. Would you like to listen while I tell you how to use star powers and energy? Allow me to explain. Now, Mario, this is your gauge for star energy. See, you can check how much star energy you have. See how there's a star on the right side of the gauge? Each star mark is 1 unit of star energy. So you have 1 unit now. Next, allow me to explain star powers. First, let me tell you about Refresh, alright? This power enables you to restore 5 points of both HP and FP at once. Why don't you try out Refresh right now? Ooh, there's focus. Nice. Also cures poisoning and shrink. See, both HP and FP have recovered 5 points each. You've used 1 point of star energy, so you're empty now. Watch your star energy gauge carefully during battle. Usually your partner's turn would come next, and then it would be your enemy's turn. But we're just practicing now, so let's assume it's Mario's turn again. Okay, it's Mario's turn. Now pay attention to the star energy gauge. Did you notice the amount of star energy increased a little bit? Star energy increases little by little every time it comes around to Mario's turn. Remember this because it'll become very important. 1 second. Alright, anyway, put me in a better mood. Next, I'm going to teach you about star power focus. Focus is star power that enables you to increase your star energy a little more than usual during a turn. Right now, your star energy is almost empty, even though you're slowly refilling it. Alright, try star power focus now. I'm trying to think if this would ever be useful for any reason. Star energy is slightly charged. Did you notice how much star energy increased? Focus helps you increase your star energy much more quickly. You should also remember that you can replenish your star energy by taking a nap at the Toad House. Well, that wraps up my explanation. I earnestly wish that you'll make good use of star powers during battle. Mario, listen carefully. You must save the other star spirits quickly. If the 7 of us come together, we'll be able to bestow upon you the star power called Star Beam. The Star Beam is the only thing that can counteract the Star Rod that Bowser wields. I have to go back now. Go back to Star Haven. I must leave immediately, but I'll always be watching you. Save us all, Mario.
Or else!
Oh, sorry. Okay, good start, yeah. Get my ass kicked by the Goombas. I'll take the pity points.
Battles are not worth it! Alright, anyway. Moving on. No, did not want that. The idea that I might die on the road back is nuts. Hold it right there, Mario. I've been waiting for you. I told you I'd be back. Now I'll get my revenge. Here it comes, baby. Check this out. Dwa! Mario, I'm talking to you. I promise you, this fight will be much different from before. Who's this crazed guy? What a nut. Shut up! You, Mario, of course you remember me. No. What? Darn it. You don't remember me? Listen, you big lug. Name's Junior Troopa. Remember it and tremble. After this beating, you'll definitely remember it. Get ready to hurt, Mario. I'm going to show you a new skill I just picked up. Yeah, check that out. Never seen anything like it before, have you? Your attacks are useless now. What is his name? Junior Troopa? Don't remember exactly. Just joking, kid. Max XP 15, attack power 2, defense power 1. He looks so adorable hiding in his egg, doesn't he? So cute. Should be a snap to beat him now, I think. Youch! Who knew that Mario had such battle skills? Grr, it's not over yet, though. Yeah! down. You need to avoid as many enemies as possible. Because they're not worth my time or energy, and they hurt. I guess this is the halfway point. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's do this again. Good skill.
See, that was worth more battle points than all the other battles I had combined. Ah! I really don't want to fight you anymore, because I'm worried about what you're going to become. You're already tough as it is. Mario! Mario, it's me, Twink. Remember me? I heard you saved the Honorable Star Spirit who was captured by the Koopa Bros. Bowser and his gang are so angry about it. I knew you could do it, Mario. You're on your way. But enough celebration for now. I come bearing important information for you. It seems that one of the Star Spirits is being held captive somewhere in Dry Desert. Bowser wrote this in his diary, someplace called Dry Ruins. The princess braved the dangers of the castle to get you this clue, Mario. If we find out anything else, I'll hurry back to tell you. I have to go back to Her Highness now. She's so brave. I hope this news helps. Ah, yes, Mario. Yes, hello. Well, it seems that you have received some mail. Which letter would you like to read? Cooper! Colorado's wife. Oh, man, Cooper. Here you go. Cooper, how are you doing? Your mother dropped by for a visit the other day. We had a really nice talk over some Koopa tea. She did seem a touch disappointed that you were still on the road. She said she's going to cook a delicious dinner when you come back, so you have something to look forward to. Oh yes, if you happen to see my wayward husband, please tell him to come home more often. Take care, Colorado's wife. Would you like to read more letters? Yes. No. We're just not going to talk about the fact that, Huzzahs for Mario. How did they have this information already? That's nuts. That's actually insane. Hey, mister! My dad's opened a shop. Don't you want to take a look? It's really cool. It's a badge shop for badges. Come on, check it out. We have lots of rare badges, so take a very close look. I knew it, Mario. I knew you had a keen eye for badges. That's a good one. 75 for D down pound. Sure. Thanks! Change my stock of badges now and then, so please check back occasionally. Honestly, power bounce isn't helping me. Let's be fair. Let's be fair. Doesn't something smell good? Tasty lives in this house. She's an incredibly good cook. She has taught me the recipe for a delicious fried shroom. You make it with a mushroom? Someday if I keep practicing, maybe I'll become a master chef. Toadtown Station is just south of here. The train there is the only one to reach Dry Desert. You weren't thinking of going to the desert, are you, Mario? Be careful if you do. Dry Desert is huge. Wherever you go, all you can see is sand. Many a wanderer has gotten lost, so travelers should use extreme caution. Oh, and you should avoid any whirlwinds you see. According to my verses, if you get close to a whirlwind, it'll blow you far away. Chances are you'll get lost. Oh my goodness, it's Mario. My name is Tasty. I love to cook. If you bring me ingredients, I'll be happy to fix you one of my energy-giving dishes. Would you like to cook something for you? Which ingredient would you like me to use? Mushroom. Then I shall cook with the mushroom. I'll whip up something just for you, honey. It'll be fabulous. Just a moment. Tra-la-la-la-la. Here you are. The recipe's not too bad. Here, please. Fried shroom. Come back anytime, hon. I look forward to it. Yeah, I should cook with honey syrup. Yes. I'll whip something up special just for you in just a moment. Recipe's not too bad. Here, please. Super soda. Sure. Please be a flop. Oh, I'm so sorry. This recipe didn't work out. Oh well. Here, please. Got a mistake. Hot shroom. Actually, that's really good. Hot shroom coming through. Mario. Have you ever met Maruli Observe? At least she's so lovely and mysterious. Oh, I'm crazy for her. I heard that her hobby's cultivating bonsai trees. Maybe I should try that too. By the way, did you know that Maruli has a twin sister? Her sister must really be gorgeous and charming too. Won't open. Must be locked from the inside. What have I broken? Okay, it won't let me break in. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. People say there's a big dangerous creature living deep inside the pipe over there. But when people tell you not to go in, it kind of makes you want to go in even more. Of course, you'll be alright if you carry lots of items. Probably. Challenge dungeon? Private. If I can find a save spot, I'll go in. Well, hello there. My name is Bubble. I come from flower fields and a wonderful land of flowers. I'd love to spread the wondrous flowers of flower fields all over your land. You like flowers, don't you? Well, of course you do. Who doesn't? For that reason, I entrust this to your care. It's a flower seed. Be careful, or a beautiful flower will bloom. Those flowers are delicate. Only one with a living heart can make them bloom in beauty. Please take good care of it, for the beauty is fragile. sure to speak kindly to them. I need to go see a lady about her flower. Water, dirt, sunshine, power, flower, bloom. Minty, I know. Oh, you'll give me the seed? Thank you, I really appreciate it. I'll plant it right away. These seeds are related to an age-old story. If you plant all 4 of the different colored bubble seeds, a miracle will occur. I wonder what will happen. I can hardly wait for that day to come. You're out here to this dark, gloomy forest, forever forest. You'll get lost for sure, so I advise you not to enter. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. This is the weirdest setup for a town I've ever seen in my life. Also, safe point. Nope. Doesn't do anything there either. Okay. Not quite what I wanted, but that's fine. I fucked up the jump. Up, boys. Ouch! Blooper!
Oh. I don't have an option. Okay. Gross. This is a blooper. Bloopers lurk in the dank pools of Toad Town tunnels. 30, attack power 3, defense 0. They seem pretty unremarkable. Although, they have to wonder how they float in the air like that. Oh, well that was different. Good. Ow. I should have this. Oof. Works. Enemy shrinks. Its attack power decreases. Okay. It's a good badge.
Sure. Hello there, Mario. Welcome to the playroom. To play here, you need a member card. Member credit. The kind of game you play depends on the kind of member credit you have. Cool, you have the silver credit. In that case, I'll make a pipe appear that will lead you down to the jump attack floor. It's never fun when that old Koopa Troopa lost. He blamed it on everyone but himself, then raised a big stink. Whew, it was a crazy scene. Win big, baby. It's a gambling hall, right? Greetings, my good man. This is the floor for a jump attack. Give me a second and I'll explain the rules for you. 11 blocks will appear in the air. When you hit one, a panel will come out of it. There are 4 kinds of panels. A number of coins you get depends on the order you hit the panels in. There's a 1 coin panel. It will give you 1 coin. There's a 5 coin panel. It will give you 5 coins. This is a 5 times panel. Your coins will be multiplied 5 times. This is a Bowser panel. If you find this panel, unfortunately, it's game over. If you clear the 9 blocks option as a special bonus, your coins will be doubled. The rules are written on the board over there. I think you'll catch on quickly once you start playing. Anyway, you might as well try at least once. You need 10 coins to play. How about it? Want to try? Try to hit 9 blocks. Get ready to jump! Attack! Oops, bummer. Game over. Too bad. Better luck next time. How in the hell do I manage to do that? There is no way. I'm out of here. Alright, I'll do it one more time. How do I get out of here? I love little oinks. Love them. You want to learn about them? Yes. Little oinks are timid, mysterious creatures that hatch from eggs. They spook easily and will run away if you approach them. Observe them from out here. There are many breeds of little oinks. They're very easy to teleport. White ones, black ones, even gold and silver ones. If you're ever curious about the breed of a newborn little oink, come over and talk to me. I wish the world were full of little oinks. That would be great. The bar overhead, pay 10 coins. Wait for the egg, hit it with a hammer to hatch the little oink. Now I'm broke. That's coloring. Can't work because pizza fans go away. I guess there's nothing to be done. Girls and I just wanted to go on a long trip. How lucky for us. At first, I said let's not go because there's so much trouble going on, but eventually I came around. We're ready to roll. But now the train can't move. Great. First off, it's going to be a desert town. We should go right now. Mario! Keep a good supply of items on hand, don't you? You get attacked when you have nothing, you'll be in a pretty tight fix, huh? My advice is whenever you're going on a long journey, you should stop by a shop and load up with supplies. Except I spent all my money. I'm ruined, done for. A huge rock is blocking the train tracks. When Peach's castle was uprooted, one of the boulders from the stack rolled off and landed there. What bad luck. We can't do something about the boulder. We can't make our run for Mount Rugged. You mean this boulder here? This one that I'm going to blow up? Problem solved. You're the best, Mario. It's nice to see the train up and running once again. It wasn't a whole lot of fun watching it just sit here. We're finally departing. Oh, on the train, girls. Didn't forget anything? I bet I did, though. Okay, let's go to Mount Rugged. Except, let me just check one of my bags one more time real quick. Oh, thank you, Mario. The train's back on track. All aboard. This train is bound for Mount Rugged. Are you coming, Mario? Yes. The train is about to depart. Please board quickly. Whee! Sit tight, folks. Now departing for Mount Rugged. What a tiny-ass train. Not gonna lie. Whee!
Mount Rugged, Mount Rugged. Passengers heading for Dry Desert or Dry Outpost should proceed directly over to Mount Rugged from the station.
If you want to go to Dry Desert, you'll have to hike over Mount Rugged. Follow the arrows on the signboard so you don't get lost. There are lots of scary creatures around here, so if you're not careful, you get hurt in a big way. If things are looking desperate, you better run away really fast. At least I would. Things running again. Finally go back to Toad Town.
Money. I like money. Money good.
Mark on Mount Rugged. It was extra cute. If it's the same Wacka I remember, that'll be the one I can bonk on the head for a lump. That's good meat. Please just tell me to get a stronger hammer. That would actually mean the world to me.
Ah, no, confound it. Where could it be?
KO!
Oh, sorry, folks. Very sorry. I was looking for something and not watching where I was going. What now? Aren't you Mario? Why, you are! You're the Mario. Hello there.
Oh! The name's Paracary. I deliver letters.
I'm normally a letter-perfect postman, but I'm having a bit of trouble with a lost letter. Wouldn't you know it, I dropped it on Mount Rugged and now I can't find it. If you happen to stumble upon a letter anywhere around here, please tell me, alright? My job could depend on it. I'll be searching this area thoroughly for a while.
It's a slide.
We...
Not sure what the point is, though.
Ow. Rocks hurt, Monty.
Wahoo, I'm Wacka. Just another picture-perfect day atop Mount Rugged. Woo! The sunshine and the fresh air are so refreshing. Wackadoo. Whack. Whack, ow, don't hit me.
I do want that badge, though. I'm sorry. Why are all these moles here?
Oh, that's the one. Thanks for finding it. I'm so relieved. Actually, I'm also looking for 2 other letters I may have lost. It wasn't my fault, really. If you find them, could you... Thank you so much. Thought it was just 1 letter. One letter, my ass.
Well, that's not what I wanted at all.
This is a cleft. Clefts are pretty strong, so you better be careful. Max HP 2, attack power 2, defense power 2. Your specialty is pretend to be rocks, so watch your step on a mountain. You get hurt if you jump on the spikes in their heads. You know, there's courage in running away sometimes. Or... just beat its ass. Am I getting a Yoshi? That's the only thing I can think to come up with here.
squishy for that.
I beg your pardon? Before I go too far, egg.
Cannot get sidetracked. Not yet, anyway. Oh, got him. Yeah, I'll need somebody with a jumping ability. It's the only thing that makes sense. I mean... There we go. Do we get a Cooper out of the deal? How does this work? Oh. So, yeah, I see this. Got a Starpiece. a flying Koopa to the team? You better believe in getting a bunch of those. The whack-a-bumps are no joke. Healing, FP, one of the best items in the game. Oh, there we go. That's one of the one that I dropped by accident. Thanks so much, really. Of course, there's still one more letter left. Could you find it for me, too?
The last letter! You found it! I've got all the letters I've lost today. Oh, thank you so much. You're a lifesaver. I wish there was some way I could repay for your help. Actually, to be honest, I haven't just lost letters on Mount Rugged. I may have sort of dropped some all over the Mushroom Kingdom while I was flying. Yes, you know you're good at finding letters. You think you'd keep an eye out during your travels? In return, I would offer you whatever help I can. I wasn't looking forward to having to find all those letters by myself. No, sir. I'll do my very best to help. You should not regret this. Paracarry, join your party. Have him carry Mario and fly for a short time. Carry Mario over short gaps, he couldn't jump over himself. While in battle, he can attack with Skydive or smash into enemies using his Shell Shot ability. Now onward! Oh, but hey, by the way, if you want to deliver a letter to someone, just speak to that person. I have to be next to you at the time for it to work, though. Keep it in mind, alright?
Alright, let's whack him. Boom.
And if your bumps weren't worth so much FP and HP, I wouldn't worry about it, but they are, and I will. I will fight any boss with those. Quake Hammer Badge. Slight damages all enemies on the ground or the ceiling. Sure, let's go with that. Huh? You're talking to me? I don't see anyone else here. Alright, you are talking to me. It's been a long while since I first came here on my home fields, but you're still the very first person to speak a word to me. Nobody ever notices me. The few people that I actually see just think I'm blooming. I love how good conversation. Here, take this as thanks. It's a precious seed. Keep it well. Remember me. Magical seed. Please throw my seed with care. It'll help you one day. Thanks. I'll do that. Somebody's napping over there. Hey there! Hold up a sec, partner. Just a darn minute. I've seen you somewhere. Yep, very similar. You look a lot like this fella Mario who's on Bowser's Wanted poster. Now Gib, what's your name? Luigi. Well, Luigi is... Pardon? You do look like this dude. Well, you're not Mario, I guess. I reckon you can pass. Okay. I'm glad I could get out of it. Does that make the battle tougher or easier? Because I feel like that's going to come back into play at some point. Well, hello there, old boy. How goes the travels, eh? I'm known as Colorado. I'm an archaeologist, you know. I travel the world. Ah, the moment I'm turning Dry Desert upside down to find Dry ruins. My assistants have attempted to gather information on Dry Outpost, which is near here. Sadly, as of yet, we're having little success. All I need is a clue and we'll be golden. You're Colorado, correct? Name's Parakarry. I deliver letters. I believe I have one for you. Hang on a moment. Another letter duly delivered. The postman's job is never done. Oh, good show. It's a letter from my wife. Thank you ever so much, old chap. This is just what I needed to give me the strength to go on. I know, I'll pass this along as a spot of thanks. Come across it when I was immersed in the dig around here. The star peas! Yeah! Well, hello there, old boy. Dry Outpost, you go do me so sad. If straight from the path of RU, you may find some trouble. You'll definitely get lost. I mean, the path isn't safe. So watch for enemies. I'm assisting Professor Colorado. Right now, we're waiting on the guy who hiked over to Dry Outpost to try and bring back some information. Did you know the people of Dry Outpost are descendants of the makers of Dry ruins? What a cool thought, huh? People have been living here and watching over the ruins for many generations. What if I did a charge?
My coin! It's actually not a bad ability. So that's some really odd timing. Nope, don't want to deal with that. I'm out of here. Later. Hello, fellow travelers. I'm in the middle of a journey, just as you appear to be. Other travelers I meet are like brothers and sisters to me. If a town is what you seek, follow this path to the east. A desert town called Dry Outpost awaits the path's end. Thanks, bro. Actually, I'm worried one of these trees is going to have something I don't actually want to see fall out of them, but that's okay. Welcome, Dry Outpost. Great. Welcome, travelers. You must be had a long, hot journey getting here. Welcome to Dry Outpost. Mustafa is the leader of this entire town, so you better keep him in mind. Although you probably won't ever see him. Master Mustafa's the main man. Yeah, Master Mustafa's the main man. Ooh. Where's the man? No one knows. He stays hidden from his foes. Dojo challenges did pretty well, I must say. Got a second degree card. They're pretty strong, so, huh? You haven't earned any cards. Hey, guess what? Hey. Somewhere in the desert, there's a stone cactus. You move the 3 south and 2 west from there, you'll find something special hidden. Not sure where to find it how to find it exactly. However, you should go there, huh? There's lots of other stuff, useless stuff. Temporarily closed. Okay. Alright, folks. We are in the desert town. We've got a lot of stuff to deal with, so I think I will leave it there for now. But thank you all for watching. Thank you all for enjoying. And, yeah, we'll continue this on another time. So, thank you. Appreciate you. Let me check this tree real quick. Nice. Alright. But until then, everybody, take care. Have a good night. I will see you all later. Bye-bye.